Hi everyone, this is Dee with the Paper Drawer. It's been a while and I thought I would reopen my Etsy shop, and I have 3 listings in there and they are these 3 items. I'm going to do a quick flip through for you and you can take a look at it and then go over to my Etsy shop if you're interested. I've been traveling the last several months, so I have not really done a whole lot. I haven't been home much. So I thought I would just share these and show you what I have in the works that I hope to get finished up and get them listed also. So let me just go through this. And I always say this, I'm not going to chat a whole lot, but let me just show you what I've done. This is basically an ephemera book. It's got the tassels here, and I just added beads to it. Okay, it's just something kind of fun. And I tied it with some rusted muslin that I had. I had rusted this, so it just closes with this. It doesn't really need a closure, but I added it. These are 2 pockets on the front cover, and I just stuck some tags in that I had made. And this one just has, it's a frame item that you put when you frame pictures. Just stuck those in. This is loaded with stuff. I may not pull everything out, but I'll try and show you most of it. This is just a little rabbit flap. Comes down, and I stuck some ephemera in it. And then it just folds back up. Here's another pocket, and there's some blank things in here so you can create your own pockets and things. I've just added some stuff out of my stash. Here's a pretty envelope. Here's a vintage postcard. This is vellum. Made a quick tag out of it. And this is some messy stitching that I did. I really enjoy doing this. So I put some of that in. Here's a small pocket with different pieces of ephemera. Here's a little pocket, and this is just a little ephemera holder that you can stick things in. I made this. Okay. And then here's some other odds and ends that I did. Guest check, and then a collage piece. Just a page. Here's another pocket, and I made this ephemera holder. So it's got little pockets, and I just collaged it. And here's a little pocket in the front. Here's another snippet that I did. So I'm just sticking a piece of that in. This is just a flap that goes up. This is a hidden paper clip, and then I just put in some ephemera. This is actually a digital. Here's another pocket. Here's a vintage letter. And there's actually something in it. It was opened on the side. I haven't read it, don't know what it is. It's some kind of a letter from a business. I'll stick that in. And I made this envelope journal card in it. And this is the back. So this is this ephemera holder. And I'm going to include some other ephemera. I've got pieces and bits of frames, a little card, some photographs, finished photographs. So I'm just going to pull some more things from my stash and include it with this booklet. So that's that one. Then what I've been doing is I decided as I make some of the smaller journals, I'm going to go ahead and just make these little envelope pockets. It's very simple. It's very rough. There's nothing neat about it, which I love. It's basically, this one is not messy stitched, but this one is just a piece of upholstery fabric that I had. And I just made an envelope out of it. And in there is this journal. It's the 3-ring. I really like making these, and I've mentioned before that you can add, take away. So I really love the versatility of the ring. So this is the cover. It had a small pocket here. It has a little journal card also in there. There's a lot of hidden things. I've made this so if I can remember where everything is at. Oh, this has got a little paper clip on it because I have a tag there. So this flips out. And this is just an art page, journal page. And it's got a little tag. I tried to leave a lot of journaling space. This is some of the pages, a lot of blank ones. I did watercolor flowers on this vintage postcard. That's a coloring book. Vintage wallpaper. And here's just a little tablet. And then here's a journal card on the back. I love that. Vintage receipt. This is a Tim Holtz cabinet card. I just stuck an original vintage photo in there. Vintage doily. I love that. Covered fridge. And this is a vintage letter. It's clipped on. A little pocket. 1937 letter. Just some scraps. Vintage receipt. Another vintage letter. Made it into a pocket. It's got a hidden paper clip. Oh wait, it's not a paper clip. I actually glued that on, so that is on there, but just made a pocket. And you can flip it and write on that wallpaper. It's just a pocket. Vintage mat. And that's the back. And then it just tucks into here. Okay, so that's this one here. I have one more that's in my shop that I listed yesterday, and that is this one. Messy stitched. And Here's the journal. Just layered some cards and things, and then it's a pocket, and it's got some ephemera in it. There's a little note card in there. Sorry. This unties. And it's just some writing space. And you can journal on the back of the photos. Got a little closure. It's vintage wallpaper, and then it just is a small waterfall. I believe this is from Pink Monarch. I used it and just used a different paper, but that is a digital kit, but that is my own paper I used. Here's a vintage letter. And these are just some pockets with some journaling cards. It's another Tim Holtz cabinet card. Pocket. Pocket. And then there's a pocket behind with some other journaling cards in it. Here's an original letter, 1938. And then here's a little pocket with a little booklet. And it has a little tag that comes out. Three journal cards. Here's an uptuck. It's a tarot card. Vintage wallpaper. Project Life. And then a first day cancellation. I love these prints. This is one of Mateo's at Arteo Mixed Media Art. He's got a Etsy shop, but he's got some great botanicals and birds. Vintage wallpaper. This is one of Mateo's also. I just shrunk it down, backed it with black. Here's a journal card. This is also one of his. The background paper is also his. I just put it on coffee dyed paper. And that's this one. So this one will go into this little pouch here. The pouches are just included. They're kind of a little freebie. Again, they were just fun to make and quick to make, and I really find it relaxing. So I went ahead and I'm going to start, as long as I can make them, is continue making these for my journals. And if a journal doesn't fit in it, I'm just going to include it as a freebie. So here's another one that I did. And it might have to be just an ephemera holder, but I do have some really small journals that I'm making, so that might fit. Here's another one. This one goes this way. Nothing's centered, nothing's perfect, and that's kind of me, so I like that. Here's another one that I did. I did this one with a closure with some sari silk. That's a vintage pen. It's missing some crystals, I think. But yeah, I thought that turned out really cute. There's another one that I've done. And then here's a bigger one that I did. So again, these will be free with any purchase of a journal. I'll show it in my Etsy also, but these are the few that I've made. I've got a lot of things in the works. I've done this little book. I won't go through it. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it on Etsy. I need to make a few. This was my first one, and I love it. It's so pretty. I basically got inspired by Heather at Ruby Pearl XO. So I thought, let me try it. So I think it turned out pretty cute. Again, I may save this one, but I've got a lot more going on there. I've got these that I'm going to make journals out of. Okay, they'll probably be just tied with string. And then I've got, I've been making a bunch of these. I've had these for so long, and I just decided I better do something with them. But they're going to be journals. Well, these are journals. And I'm going to put them in stacks of 3 and put them in my Etsy shop. I need to do something with the covers on them. But they all have the signatures in them, and they're ready to go. So I've got these. And then I've got the small ones. And I may stack them this way. So 3 of them like this. I just need to stick something in the little pockets because I did the fronts. I may put a pin on it, and I've got a lot of ideas there. So again, nothing real fancy. They're just little journals, but I think I'm going to sell them stacked like this. Okay, so that's to come in my Etsy shop also. So that's it for now. I just wanted to share the 3 things basically that I have in my Etsy, and I appreciate you watching, and thanks to my new subscribers. I know I haven't been doing a video lately, but I hope to be back. I'm going to be in town for a while, so I should get back to work. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.